Hi, Jessica. Hi, Laura. Okay. 5 o'clock. What beach are you at, Jessica? What beach are you at?
I'm at Cardiff. All the kids are, I'm at Seaside. All the kids are right there just surfing and playing. I know they didn't want to go home, so. But I got to go home and make the salad. I'm bringing that salad that Annie always made for parties. So bring it tonight.
Yum. Cool. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check in the groups to see. I'm gonna check in the groups to see and bump the posts up because there's only 2 of us on this call.
We had some ideas to make this call more like of a thing that people like look forward to, attended, had on their calendar, etc. Um, Brianna and I were talking about it, like maybe having some decent prizes for people just for coming, weekly prizes. Um, Another thing was possibly like having a rotation of who was going to host it, so it wasn't always a surprise every week. Like maybe you take week 1, I take week 2, Kelowna takes week 3, and somebody else takes week 4. And that way we always just have it on a calendar of my week. I'm going to plan it. I'm going to plan the prize. I'm going to plan, that kind of thing. It's only once a month. Another thing, like maybe just really kind of talking about ahead of time what we're going to be talking about, what we're going to cover. And I think finally just like messaging my leaders saying, look, if you're really working this business, you got to be on a weekly call and really structuring it. So we have like things like recognition and like what like things that people are going to look forward to. Like, oh my, I'm going to get a shout out because I did blank and blank, I know it's kind of hard if we're covering like all of Janelle's team, but I really feel like a team call is important to keep people focused who are trying to do the business. Yeah, I'm calling everybody on my team that went to convention this week and just talking to them about like where they're at in their strategy and like where they are and like where are they sending their team members who want to learn how to build a business and really focus on building leaders, because we know that's, it's partly sharing the product on a regular basis, but I think the bigger bulk of really doing this business is building up leaders, and we don't focus on that, I feel like, as much as talking about the product. So, I know Young Living is all about the product, but we as network marketing people need to focus on building leaders. So anyway, I just want to talk to people more about that.
Definitely. I love those ideas. Yeah, we should meet up with the other leaders and figure out a structure. But all right, we're going to get started. I'm going to keep this call to 45 minutes because we have an event in person at 7 o'clock, and I just want to like get my mind wrapped around that. But thank you everybody for coming. This is not going to be a call that's going to go into a deep dive about the products. This is more of a call that I wanted to just highlight all of the things that Young Living has given us in terms of resources so that everybody knows what we have available to us. This convention was definitely the most cohesive product wise, but also marketing wise. Like the marketing team is recognizing that they need to give us just stuff that we can share. So just to highlight for those of who was at convention, I know Amanda, Diane, Jessica was there. Cassie, were you there? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Were you at convention? Okay, well, the products were amazing, right? They were mostly focused on rest and rising up and being more alert and stuff. So we have deep spectra technology. So we have the frankincense. That one, so deep spectra is a new patent pending technology. So they're taking the frankincense oil and they're distilling it with the resin. And by doing that, it's pulling out even more of the boswellic acids in the resin. And the more boswellic acids there are, the more anti-everything it has. But if you look up boswellic acids and what they're good for, there's a ton of research for the big C, not the CV, but the other C, and just everything antioxidant, anti-everything. And so that one is an amazing oil that you can put, just drop straight in your mouth. You can put them into capsules. You can use it topically. It's not one that you're going to want to put in the diffuser. You get regular frankincense or even like the cheap man's poor person's frankincense, which is LMI, in your diffuser so that you're using frankincense or the deep spectra frankincense for your body. Yeah, Jessica wrote deep spectra frankincense is 4.6 times more potent than regular frankincense. So it's even better than sacred frankincense because it's got all those additional resin compounds in it. And then the other deep spectra product that got released was the phytonutrition. So this is black seed oil, Frank, and the orange cacao oil all combined in a 30 ml bottle. And if you, again, just go look what black seed oil does. And there's just a ton of research about what health benefits. That one comes with a dropper. What's recommended is you just do like a dropper a day, and that will help keep you healthy. So those two things, those are just the beginning of deep spectra technology. Like we're going to have even more options and more things. And because these are patent pending, nobody else can figure it out. No one else can do this. And even I talked to HK Lin, who was one of the developers. He said, even if someone took it and tried to take it apart compound by compound to try and figure out how to make it, that they wouldn't be able to figure it out because he did a couple secret little tweaks in there so that like nobody would be able to figure out the exact formula for how they got this technology to happen. So that's really, really cool that Young Living is investing in our business's future with this deep spectra. Dr. Lin also said the most optimal product for the body to take care of itself is the deep spectra oils. So we have those two oils. We have Legacy 30, which is our Young Living convention branded oil. It's a limited time offer. It's only available when it's gone, it's gone. It's got a very special label. If you lift the little label backing, there's 3 different options of quotes from Gary, which is pretty cool. And then there's Gary on the cover of the bottle. It's got Transformation, Shutron, and Valor, which are Gary's favorite oils. And interestingly enough, each of those oils were developed like 10 years apart. So it really was a good, beautiful way to encompass 30 years of time. There's also the Legacy Lavender collection, which is also a limited time offer. It's a beautiful box. This one's more kind of like the collector's item. The lavender inside is the same, but the bottle labels are the ones from the very beginning till now. So every time the lavender label has changed, that is represented in this bottle of our box of lavender. Then we have Deep Sleep Essence, which is a capsule for sleeping. It has no melatonin in it. It's great for everyday use, which are melatonin products like Imu Pro and Sleep Essence are not meant to be everyday products, because you really want to make sure your brain can create its own melatonin. So with Deep Sleep Essence, there's a bunch of different things in it that help your brain go into a deeper sleep. It helps your body go into a deeper state of sleep to help your brain glymphatic system. This is a newish kind of research. The glymphatic system is the toxic waste drainage system of your brain. And so you only go into the glymphatic system when you're in a very deep, deep state of sleep. And so most of us have restless sleep. We don't usually get into that deep state of sleep, but this supplement, which is just 2 capsules a day, gets you into that state where the glymphatic system can help flush out the toxins of your brain, which will reduce the amyloid proteins, which we know are what can cause dementia, memory issues, but also the glymphatic system clearing out will also help with brain fog, energy. So you'll wake up more energized, more focused, have more brain ability, but you'll also be able to sleep more deeply. So that one's a really great new product. That one kind of matches or is a good product to do with the super magnesium. So super magnesium is our new, also a new supplement. It's a capsule that you take 3 times a day, and it's got melon juice concentrate, and the melon juice concentrate helps your body not acclimate, but use the magnesium. It helps get the magnesium to where your body needs to go. So Jessica says, most nights I take it coupled with the new magnesium. I don't wake up during the night. I usually wake up without it, which is really annoying because it's hard for me to fall back asleep. Denise says, the first night I took Deep Night Essence and Super Mag, I passed out in 30 minutes, slept all night. Usually it takes me hours to fall asleep, and then I'm up 4 to 5 times a night. Yeah. We had a friend that was from South Africa at convention, and she has really, really bad insomnia. And you know, she's tried everything. And we had her take the Super Mag and the Deep Sleep, and she slept like, she woke up in the morning and was like, I slept like the dead. Like, that doesn't happen. So those 2 things together are really, really amazing. So those 2 supplements. Then we have the Inner Boost and Balance, whatever, the little stick packs that are like the multivitamin. And so you do little stick pack. It says 8 ounces of water. I prefer it in 40 ounces of water. 8 ounces was the taste was a little strong for me. 40 ounces with some ice, it was perfect, not too sweet. It's got 70 trace minerals. It has multivitamins. It's a great little thing just on the go. If you're not good about taking a multivitamin, this is the perfect multivitamin. And it's got a blood orange flavor, and it comes in little stick packs that you can take on the go, throw it in your water bottle. Great for teenagers, 20-year-olds, you know, that kind of age person as well. And then we have 2 new diffusers. One is a wall plug-in diffuser, and the other one is a wake up with the sunlight and sunset light. Both of them are atomizing or nebulizing non-water diffusers. So you're just putting the oil in. There's a little tube that goes into the bottle of oil, and then the diffuser will mist out pure straight oil. So I'm honestly kind of lazy about using my diffusers with the water. I do them when I know people are coming over, but I don't use them every day. I use my Duet because that one's just a turn it on and it goes. So I'm super excited about using these diffusers. The wall plug-in I have Believe in it right now, and it smells amazing. Like you can really, really smell the scent. Our daughter's leaving for college, and I had her check it out. She wants one for her dorm room. I'm gonna suggest that she diffuses thieves in the dorm room all day, every day. And then the alarm clock bedside table one, that one has a light that you can switch different lights, so you can wake up and the light will be like sunlight, which is great. And then you can also have one at nighttime where it's more the red light with no blue light. There's also a bunch of different sounds, and the sounds are actually, a lot of them are from our farms, which is really, really cool. So the alarm clock wake up one has 2 oil ports. So you can set one for when you wake up and have that light right next to your bed so that it's like sunlight waking you up with the sound that you prefer. And then you can also have a nighttime routine where the second port of oil will go off while you're going to sleep. Then we also have the newly rebranded Thieves Household Cleaner. So it's got a rebrand, very modern and fresh looking. And then there's even like a QR code on the bottle that shows the sourcing of all the different oils. It's a really great video. If you can go check that out. I never thought that a video about Thieves Household Cleaner would make me cry, but that one did. So I highly recommend that you go and watch that video. I believe the QR code is like in the groups and stuff like that. So those are the products. They gave us just a smaller amount of products, so we're not overwhelmed. We have amazing products already, right? We don't need to like overwhelm ourselves with like 20 new products. These products all go together. They're all about, having better sleep. So I'm going to start sharing my screen and show you all the things that we have now to help build our business. So here on just your Young Living Facebook, or not Facebook, on your Young Living website page, this is the new Thieves rebrand. The other Thieves products will be rebranded within the next year, within the year. We've got this new reset kit, rest and I think rest and something reset, which comes with the 14-day reset Ninja in a new box because this one's stronger, and it comes with the deep sleep essence and the super magnesium. But if you go all the way to the bottom right here to digital library, there is a ton of stuff that they have given us for free. So they are now focusing on how they're loving the 14-day reset. This is corporate. They're seeing the results with having a system that's easy for brand partners to use and share. So they're capitalizing on that and adding to that. So they've created this PDF for us called Getting Started with the Make a Shift System. And if you just click on it, it opens up to this PDF that has a ton of information. And basically what they're wanting us to do is the 6-step, really easy process. Create free experiences. So that's what a lot of us local San Diego leaders are doing. We're working together and having a once a month or twice a month event that's not specific to just Young Living, to hopefully bring in more interested people. So invite people to your free experience, host a free experience, invite participants to buy a Make a Shift reset kit and join the 14-day reset, host a 14-day reset, and then share the WILE opportunity and Make a Shift system with those reset participants and repeat. I know Holly Fogliani is on our team, and she started a Move crew that Move, MOVE. So she said that she just started a walking group, local walking group for women. Come walk. A lot of them are Young Living people, but a lot of them aren't. And they get new people all the time. And she gets a ton of enrollments because they're walking, they're switching people who they're talking to. And obviously along the way, Young Living Products comes up. When she hosts an event, she now has this warm market of her move crew that she has their contact info. So what Young Living really wants us to do is to start these experiences, not just have everything be Young Living focused product workshops. Start things where you're just getting together and having fun. I know Diane Cretan on this call, she's on my team. She hosts regular Zoom calls. She does little fun games and bingo, and she slips Young Living in there. It's fun. Like, her people want to learn about products, but she makes it fun and she gets creative, and they do lots of DIYs and stuff like that. So it's just really all about becoming more creative about what we can do. So this whole PDF has just step by step written out in more detail what to do, how to do it, how to host a free experience in person, how to host a Make a Shift 14-day reset. And then Young Living is now focusing each month. We're going to have a 14-day reset. The main 14-day reset group that has been going on, the not corporate one, is going to remain open. The corporate one is going to close. But what the Young Living is going to do is they're going to give us an additional piece of collateral to kind of draw people in. So for August, the free experience, they're giving this to us. It's Make a Move Challenge. And I'm going to show you what they gave us for that in a minute. For September, it's going to be a hydration challenge. For October, whole food challenge. November, mindfulness. December, healthy holidays. And for August, that Make a Move goes with the rest and renew reset. For September, the hydration one will be an inner wellness reset. October for whole food will be a healthy gut reset. Mindfulness will go with the 14-day reset, and the December one, they're going to come up with that later. But they're already giving us the collateral for this added little thing that you can now promote and say, like, who wants to join me in August for a Make a Move, challenge? So let's go check out that tool. So they've already got this whole Make a Move free experience toolkit ready to go for all of us. So I need to move you guys. Okay, so okay, come on. So in this file, they have all of this content for us. If you can see this, they have workout plans. They have a daily checklist. They have banners, graphics. They have invitations for Instagram, and they have a Make a Move free experience document and a guide. So if you go through that, everything that you need is there. You don't have to think about anything. And then they have the same thing for the rest and renew reset, which is for July. So again, I'm not going to download it right now, but everything that you need in there, all the shareables, everything is in that. But they also have this Better Rest guide. So everybody needs better sleep, right? Everybody, moms, dads, single people, young people, old people. Sleep is a major issue. This guide is something that you can offer for free, right? Put it out there. Who needs better sleep? Who wants my Better Rest guide? You don't have to say that Young Living created it for you. You can say, who wants my free Better Rest guide? And then anybody who wants to go into a better sleep challenge, contact me, and then we can start this challenge. You can just start a Facebook group or a WhatsApp or a Telegram or a chat thread, just whatever you want with the people who want to be accountable. And then it's just giving you some good information. It's pretty generic. This is not like a salesy Young Living thing. It's telling you tips for better rest. Set the stage. It does have highlights of products, but it's not like majorly focused on sales. It's talking about sleep and nutrition and how the Deep Night Essence and Super Magnesium can help. It talks about Ninja, kids, how to help kids have a better routine, the Unwind, gives you a recipe for essential oil monster spray. And then here's all the prices of all the different things, and it even includes all these essential oils that can be used in that wonderful diffuser. So that's a great little tool that they're giving us for free. So they have that Better Rest guide. They have a Make a Shift Reset Kit guide. So this is for you if you want to start your own reset group. So this is how to do your own group. It tells you how to share about it, how to motivate people, what to do along the way. And then, what else do we have? There's an Inner Boost and Balance toolkit. So this has a bunch of information that, again, will have shareables and graphics and everything you need to know about the Inner Boost and Balance. So this really opens up who we can market to in order to expand our reach, because this Inner Boost and Balance is really something that the Gen Z and younger population really will love having access to. And then we've got there was a Ninja. Okay, so you know that you can also search here. So for your reset, there's a ton of information here in terms of all the wonderful things about the reset. So that is definitely something that you want to look at. And then they announced the new Bali trip incentive. So this resource has most of the information that you need. So there's a new incentive that's global, and it's based on your rank, whatever rank you were in June and whatever your downlines rank was in June. And the ways that you earn points are through personal purchases. You have to obviously be ordering. You're going to help 10 new customers or brand partners place 100 PV orders. It can be loyalty or one time. You need to be an executive or above by November or December. And then every time you help one of your downline get to senior star or executive, you also get points. And so you earn points from your enrollments. Every time they order 100 PV for a one-time order, you get 1 point. 2 points for every loyalty order that's 100 PV. This is for first-time orders. But then they're rewarding you by giving you 2 points for every customer that you have signed up. That's a brand new customer that then places a second, third, fourth, fifth order of 50 PV or more. So this whole contest or incentive trip is really rewarding the kinds of behaviors and things that we need to focus on in order to grow, right? If we're only enrolling a ton of people, that doesn't help us grow. If we're only, enrolling people and not getting them on loyalty rewards or reordering month after month, that's not going to help us grow. So the retention is really great. And then when your newly enrolled or existing brand partner, remember, it's whatever your existing brand partners were in June, whatever rank they were. So even a diamond that went down to gold, they would be starting at gold. And if you helped them get up to the higher ranks, you will get more points. So 3 points when your brand partner hits senior star, 6 points for each month your brand partner maintains senior star, 7 points when your enrolled brand partner hits executive rank or higher for the first time. Whoops. And then 15 points for each month that the brand partner maintains executive rank or higher. So it's all about getting those people to become brand partners, helping and coaching and mentoring those brand partners so that they can get to senior star and executive and maintain executive or higher month after month. What it doesn't talk about is this is really leveling the playing field, this contest, because you can only earn a certain number of points for personal enrollment. So all those contests were like only influencers that were enrolling tons and tons of people were winning. Everybody can only earn, I think it's 60 points per person for enrollments, max total, like not month over month, like total for the entire contest period time. So it really helps us all have a better chance of earning this trip because it's more focused on keeping people on loyalty rewards or ordering month after month and helping our brand partners get to senior star or above. But I just wanted to highlight that we've got so many things here. And there's the Better Rest Guide. I don't know if you all know, but there's a clean living guide, home cleaning guide, and there's another one that I like to use. This one, the Clean Living Magazine. So when I do posts or reels about, getting rid of toxins or whatever, I like to say, if you want a free Clean Living magazine, let me know. This thing is great because it goes through what clean living is all about. So why you want to get rid of toxic products. It talks about cleaning products, makeup, what kinds of things you don't want in there, what kinds of things are in personal care and laundry care. And then highlights the foundation, but then it talks about Thieves Cleaner, what that is, all the ways you can use it, and kids and some recipes and oils. But I like the beginning part of it because it really goes into why people need to have a clean home and what kind of products are needed to get rid of the toxins in your home. So those are just some of the things that Young Living's providing us. They're going to be coming out with more each month, like I said. With each reset, they're going to have that different focus, and they're going to give us all of the collateral, shareables, graphics, guides, everything, so that it's pretty much just take the information and run with it however you want. Create your own Facebook group for your friends, or maybe as a team we'll create a Spruce Society team. Maybe we'll create our own private groups, so we have lots of people in there to cheer each other on and keep each other accountable and have lots of engagement. But that's something that's super, super helpful that Young Living is really focusing on giving us in terms of all those resources. So knowing that we have all those resources, knowing what products we have, I would love to leave the last 10 minutes for anybody to kind of share what kinds of things are you thinking about in terms of how you're going to share about the convention products, how you're going to grow your business from this point forward. Like, what did you leave convention with? Did you leave with like a greater sense of knowing what this company is about, committed to this environment? Like, what kinds of things are you all going to focus on? Feel free to unmute.
I'll go. Probably because I'm a gardener and grew up on a farm. Um, all of all of that part. I mean, I already knew that they hand weeded around the world. And about the bees and the butterfly, they're a monarch field. But most people don't know that. And I do have both a Zoom and a in person stuff scheduled to share about, products, which I want them to know. But I really want them to understand that. And quite frankly, I also really want them to understand about the link for, maybe now they're calling it philanthropy, but the foundation, and especially how they make sure in the whole like shipping line and that they're making sure that there's not trafficking going on and all those kind of things. Because I want them to fall in love with all that part of the company, not just the products. Well, then, and also that, I mean, I'm just going to tell them a whole part about how lucky we are that this company is owned by one person.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have happening what, 3 other companies have had recently. And I mean, Becky and I went to Richard Bliss Brooks, and man, he did a great job about talking about that, and then having the kids still coming. And yeah, anyway, I want them to know more. I mean, I'm still going to go over new products, but since it was a nice number of new products and not overwhelming, I want to make sure they get some of the other stuff too.
Yeah. Thank
Hey,
you.
it's Becky.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't have my picture up because I just got home from work.
Okay.
And I'm a mess, but I agree with totally what Diane said. And because I'm going to be on her Zoom in a couple weeks. So we can share with her with our group on Zoom. And
Mhm.
Richard Bliss was awesome.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I am going to with working full time, this is going to be interesting for me, but I'm going to do my best.
Yep. You just find those pockets of time. We've all done it.
Yeah, definitely weekends.
Yep. Mhm. Great.
Yep.
I'm so glad that you went.
Me too. It was a learning experience. Like, I'm still overwhelmed. I still feel like it was like so surreal.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm still like ingesting it all. So it's I'll be back next
Yeah.
year.
Yay. Good. Good.
Thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay, Amanda said, my daughter said she left with inspiration. Both my girls have been listening to the podcast since returning home. That's great. Next generation. Denise, did you want to say something?
I did. I'm all about personal growth and things to help me to become a better person and to become a better leader for my team. And I went there with that intent. And was it the husband and wife duo? Was that the Light Lab, I think is the name of them?
Bright Lab, yeah.
Bright Lab. So it's funny because when they first started their first session, I seen tons of people just flowing out because it felt very uncomfortable, and it started to feel that way for me too. And I kind of just stopped myself and prayed and just said, God, if this isn't of you, you'll shield me. Please shield me. If it is of you, please open my heart and let me learn, because I came here with the intent to get everything I possibly can out of convention to be a better person and a better leader. And it was so crazy, that thing that always comes to my memory from my childhood that always feels like it's holding me back from feeling like I'm worthy of success or that I am worthy of anything good. those memories and those people like came to my heart, and I could literally feel them on the inside of my chest pounding, trying to get out. And it was the most crazy experience that I didn't know what to do with. And I kind of just shared it with my husband, and he's like, maybe this is a good thing. You know, he was kind of like, I don't really know what to say, but I got with one of my Crossline Diamond leaders, and I just kind of shared it with her. And she's like, Denise, you asked God to open your heart and to remove those strongholds, and that's what he did. Like the cells in our body hold memory, and they have to be released, and that's the exact area that you asked him to release, and that's what he did. And I just thought that was really interesting, because I didn't realize that the day that it happened, it was 2 days later that it came to mind that that's exactly what I asked for. With that, you know, I saw parts of my husband, things in my husband that I've never seen in him before. Obviously, he's listening because he started sharing the business with people and products with people, and he connected with some amazing men, and he's getting ready to start a challenge with this group of men and with his friends that are not on board with Young Living yet. And I just feel like, you know, I broke through some barriers so that I can be a good support for him to help him influence the circle that he's in and the men that need this, because we don't focus enough on the men. So it was just a really awesome experience this year.
Wow, that's powerful. Thank you. I'm glad that you had that breakthrough. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else want to share? What are your plans? How did this convention impact you for your business, your life? I'll go. I went to the Seed to Seal workshop. It was one of the demo days. If you do have the convention replay, go and watch that. I thought, you know, I've been with this company for almost 11 years. I've been to a ton of different farms, from Diamond Trip, Diamond Retreats, and other things. I thought I knew a lot about the farms, and that workshop, I kept turning to my husband like, did you know that? And he's like, I had no idea. And I'm like, oh my God. There were so many little tidbits in that workshop that they shared that I just was even more impressed with the stewardship of the land and the sustainability of what Young Living has been doing for 30 years and continues to do for the future of our company, to ensure that we have the best products, the cleanest oils, all of those things. That really blew my mind away, because I thought, like, I've been with this company for 11 years. Yes, I know the Seed to Seal, but I didn't. Like, there was so much from that I didn't know about. And I found out there's a Instagram that I found out about, from Prasad. It is, let me try and find it. Farm. Oh, shoot. Inside Young Living Farms. It's all one word. Inside Young Living Farms. There's only 370 people following it right now. It's videos from the farm managers, and they're all sharing little tidbits from the farm. So I'm needing to blast that in all the groups and stuff. Totally forgot about it till now, because like Becky said, there's so much stuff that it just takes a little while for everything to process. But Inside Young Living Farms on Instagram is the Instagram account for the farmers of our farms, and they will be sharing tidbits from their farms on that account. But that is just, the farms is what makes us different, right? The farms, the community, and Mary getting fired up on stage and really being passionate about the fact that, like, she and the boys, like, they will never sell out to an investor group. Like, it will remain an MLM owned by them for generations to come. Like, they have a whole plan The boys both have to get their MBAs before they can even be considered to take over this company. So like they have to get a lot of experience and a lot more education before they're even close to being able to take over this company. But they have a long-term plan and it's remaining the way that it is. It will remain an MLM for forever. Jessica brought up a good point. Remember, you can build an entire diamond business on one or two products. If you start talking about an issue, some people deal with like sleep. You can be the person people refer their friends to who are struggling with that. Yeah. Sleep is such a huge issue. So I'm loving the fact that we have the two new supplements that go hand in hand together to help us with sleep. And then the Ningxia, right? The Ningxia scientific study showed that people drinking it for, I think it was 21 days or something like that, they had 21 more minutes of sleep. And like, that might seem silly to some people who sleep well, but 21 more minutes of good sleep is really, really impactful. So those three products together, which they already put together in that Rest and Renew kit, is something that you could build your whole business on. You don't need to talk about oils. You don't need to know like all the 100, 200, whatever oils and what they do. You just need to know about three products. And you don't even really need to know that much about them other than one you take for sleep and it doesn't have melatonin. It's got lots of good things. The other one has magnesium. Everybody's like, pretty much, it's very hyped up lately. Everyone needs magnesium. And then the superfood antioxidant drink that has scientific proof that it can help you with energy. It can help you with sleep. It can help you with all of those things, right? So, so yeah, you can just focus on those things. And then Young Living has that better rest guide and the challenge information for each month. Jessica also said older people lose melatonin, tend to wake up more during the night. It's frustrating for a lot of people. Yeah. So like the majority of us on this call, I think, are perimenopausal, menopausal, postmenopausal. Like everybody in those categories needs better sleep. So like I think we've got a whole new wide open market that doesn't care about essential oils, but cares about sleep. So figuring out what you can do to market to those people, we've got those great products now, and that's the Wake Up Diffuser, that whole circadian rhythm with the light. I mean, there's lights out there. There's those alarm clocks now that have a light feature on it that mimics the sun and the sunset, and they're like really expensive. And ours is better because it has those two essential oil ports that you can have those oils to help you, and the sound and all of that. So we've just got tons and tons of things that we can build our businesses with. So I hope that you're all as excited as I am. And if you're watching the replay of this later, would love for you to add into the comments what you think you're going to focus on, or share your ideas about how you're going to move forward with these new products or with the collateral that Young Living is giving us. And that's it. Anybody else have anything else to say or share before we say goodbye? You're welcome. Thanks for coming. All right. Well, we have these calls weekly, every week, same time, same link. We usually just come on here. We don't typically have a planned topic. It's just a business call. And sometimes we have kind of a focus on what we want to talk about, but if you have things that you want to come and kind of process or brainstorm or mastermind, you have an issue, you have a blockage to your business, you need help, advice on what to do, you have stacking questions, whatever, come to these calls and use us for your benefit. That's what we're here for. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you later. Bye.